From Pennsylvania to California, states have called on the National Guard to control peaceful protest and quell any threat of violence. But in places like Washington, D.C., home of every federal agency, it may be hard to tell who that person holding the riot shield works for. Each police department and agency have their own rules, and it is usually up to the commanders of agencies whether to require their subordinates to identify themselves and how they do it. For example, DC Metro Police Department requires officers policing First Amendment assemblies to be clearly identifiable. While the Seattle Police Department's Code of Conduct states, employees shall provide their name and department serial number verbally or in writing if requested, but the rules also provide an exception that says, employees are not required to immediately identify themselves if an investigation is jeopardized, a police function is hindered, or there is a safety consideration. So it's unclear what violating this rule means for officers or how it's enforced. According to Seattle's Office of Police Accountability, in response to complaints during protests, Seattle Police Chief Best ordered officers not to cover badge numbers. So asking a unit member directly may not provide answers and could require some detective work. Look for the obvious, clear, identifiable markings. Some agencies are better than others, but local police departments usually display unit insignia and sometimes a name or badge number. DC National Guard members wear the district flag on their uniforms, just as other Guard units wear the American flag. Look for unit patches. Every unit has a unique identifier, usually worn as a patch. Air Force and Army National Guard wear their unit patch on the left shoulder sleeve. Note the difference between the standard insignia and the muted unit patch worn on combat uniforms. Where a unit badge is worn is also important. If you see a badge on the right shoulder, it means the person deployed with that unit, not necessarily that they are a member. Federal agencies may also sometimes wear a unit badge, like this FBI SWAT team member, or like this member of the Department of Justice's Special Operations Response Team. Check the uniform. It may also provide a clue. On first glance, the Air Force National Guard and Army National Guard uniforms look similar, but if you look close, they are distinct from each other. The current Army uniform, Operational Camouflage Pattern or OCP, is a green, black, khaki, and brown leaf-like splatter pattern. The Air Force also wears OCP, but with spice brown name tapes worn across each side of the chest. The Army name tapes have black lettering. The other agencies patrolling have a wide variety of uniforms. For example, these U.S. Capitol Police here are wearing typical blue or black style uniforms. But other agencies may also wear similar uniforms, like the Metropolitan Police Department or even the Secret Service. While other units might wear military-style uniforms. These members of the Department of Homeland Security are readily identified, but others, like members of this unit, are nearly impossible to figure out.